This is pre-market hours. Micro NQ chart. I have monthly volume profile on the side. You can find it on tradavate here on indicators, free indicators and volume profiles. I have also this gray one, which is day, which you can get it here on settings, day volume profile. They're kind of all over the place, these volume profiles, but once you get grip of it, it will be fine. You got another volume profile here. This is fixed one here. You can get it from here and you can put it like this. So clearly, without even plotting volume profile, you can see the range. Yeah, I'm on 15 minutes here. You can see the range here. This is like an hour before New York Open. Yeah. So depending on your strategy, you would need to wait for first 15 or 30 minutes opening range, and then you will know normally which way markets will go and or whether it will stay in the range, as currently Trump is thinking about getting into Iran, starting a war, and markets currently is kind of paralyzed already for some time. If I gonna go TradingView here, daily, yeah, is it daily chart? Yeah, this is daily chart. You would need to, you see how it's getting squeezed here. Yeah, so it's getting squeezed here. It will go up or down. Yeah, it will, once it starts going, it will be going fast. Yeah, so this is the range, and yeah, so you mark your daily lines, significant daily lines, so you are aware of this. Yeah, you don't even need volume profile here. You know where the volume is by looking at this chart. You know, this is the center. Yeah, this is the center of the volume, point of control. Yeah, you don't need any to plot anything on it. Yeah? So only way in TradingView is useful volume profiles, and you go 15 minutes or 5 minutes. And you switch from electronic to regular. You know just how New York sessions behave. Yeah, you put these volume profiles on, session volume profiles on, and you know how, where the markets accept the value, yeah, the volume is, yeah, in session by session, yeah. And really you don't even need this. You can just look at the price itself. You will know that every day, you know, how volume moves, yeah, from one day to another. So yeah, so on deep charts you can change it. You can combine, actually you can combine if there is like a, for example here, the point of control is quite close to each other each day. You can just click on it and you merge it, yeah, so it's one, yeah. And you can simplify this, and then you can draw your lines, yeah. So these are the lines where price will be struggling to go through, yeah. You have to be aware of this, yeah. And same on TradingView. I know that here price will struggle to go through, yeah. If I go to electronic hours, yeah, it's just looking at the price, yeah. You don't need to do the volume profiles, yeah. Just looking at the price. You see here is the most resistance, yeah. Market couldn't get through this. This was very significant price level, yeah. Markets didn't want to go through there. Same here, yeah. So you don't really need volume profile, yeah. And you know the various point of control, yeah. You know where is point of control. This is point of control combined volume profile, like week, yeah. Or if you look all of it together, yeah. So I'm going to tradavate where I trade, yeah. And yeah, so we are going to be watching Open, New York Open. My own setup is, I'm gonna show you my own setup that I wait for every day, which normally comes on 1 minute once a day or once in 2 days. On 15-second chart it comes every day, yeah. What I'm looking for is, what can I get? Can I get this one? Yeah, I'm gonna open this one up, yeah. I'm gonna open this one up. This pen, so I can draw and I can show you something, yeah, what is my setup. And this is the setup that I use already 10 years, even more, and never changes. It always comes in, it always appears. It's like a pattern based, never changes, never disappears, easy to recognize. It's a basic market pattern, yeah. I'm not talking about head and shoulders here. I'm talking about what? does it ask me here? Why it's all asking me these questions? Okay. Yes. So what is tradavate not showing me? I know I can find it, but it's not very obvious. Where does it disappear? Okay. Okay, come it here. I'm gonna put it here, okay? So what tradavate doesn't show me, which tradingview shows me straight away, yeah? Go to indicators. Sessions, yeah, you get sessions on. If it's not on your list, you just type sessions in here and you get it, yeah? And then you just select what sessions you want, Asian, London or New York, yeah? And this from here to here you see is London, and then it is overlapping, and this is New York ending. So this green and brown, yeah, reddish, green and brown, I see straight away where I am, yeah. I don't need to look at here what time it is and to compare it with the global times, yeah. So I know this is New York, this is London, and this blue is Asian session, yeah. In tradavate, I know that there is like a blocks, yeah. You can get like look, it will show you the like a blocks, Asian session, New York session. I think that's too destructive for me, so I don't know. So how do I? Okay. Okay, so currently it's 1:40 p.m. London time, eh? It's about 1 hour, less than an hour till New York session opens. So I was talking about my setup, yeah. I do trade with big trades, bubbles, yeah. Is it coming on or not? It's not coming on. Let's try 150. It's coming on here. It's coming on here. I do trade with the big trades like bubbles, like Fabio Valentini trades. Was it Valentini? I think it was, yeah. I think it was, what was his name? Fabio Valentini. I think it is Fabio, yeah, Fabio Valentini, yeah. Here he explains his module, but he's like a momentum trader, yeah, he's world champion. That's why really it's good to pay attention what he says, yeah. But on TradingView you can get bubbles as well. It will be a slightly different because TradingView feed and rhythmic feed is a little bit different. Nitty gritty, I'm not gonna go there to that deep, doesn't need to be. But here you see the absorption, yeah, massive absorption. If you even reduce this number, it's even gonna show you even more, yeah, show you even more. So this is, they are right on value area high, which is really good level to trade off, but this is not my strategy, not my system yet. So I was talking about my setup, yeah. I'm gonna show you my setup here. So 15 seconds here, 15-second chart this is. What I'm looking for is impulse, and then I have and this is important, this very important, yeah. So you draw a line here, and before this line you have to have this flag, yeah, or small correction. So this on itself is market cycle, impulse and correction. That's a basic market cycle, yeah. Always, you will see it every day and on every time frames, yeah. So here, let's see if we can find. So here the impulse, and then you have this. So then you, once you see this, yeah, once you see this, then you make a line, and before the line you have to have correction, which you do have, yeah, here. And then you go and you enter trade here, and you do whatever risk reward your system is set up for, yeah. Let's see if we can find anything else. So every day you can find something, yeah? So this was during still pre-market, yeah, pre-New York session. This is this is London, after London session opens, yeah, 8-9 a.m. in London, yeah. This would be hard to trade because you do see impulse, and then you see this, and then you would need to wait something here. Why did it happen so big? Okay, yeah, this is better. Okay, yeah, you basically you need to wait patiently this, yeah? That's what I'm waiting for, yeah? It can be like this, expanding flat, yeah, but then it needs to produce very clear, so I can draw a line here and this needs to be correction here on a line, yeah. There's different correction. These are basic corrections, so at other correction you would find every day's triangle, yeah, and then you would need to correction here, yeah, small correction here, and then you would go here, yeah. But you need to be very selective, you need to be very patient, yeah. You have to be by the computer every whole day basically, yeah, if you wanna wait like this. If you wanna find, so here for example, yeah, you see impulse, yeah, and then it kind of do correction, yeah, it does correction, but it didn't do the smaller correction, yeah. So this is parent correction, and you have to have one small, like child, yeah, if you will, yeah, childish, yeah, correction here, but you didn't see this here. So you do have correction here. Let me see, this would be actually a loss. I would probably enter here after this. When I see here this one, correction ABC, yeah, you got impulse ABC, and then you wait for small correction. When you have impulse out of this bigger correction and small correction, this is where I entering, yeah. But this would be loss, yeah. I would lose on this, yeah. I would lose, that would be one loss trade, which you will have, yeah. And I was struggling many years looking for 100% setup, but I couldn't find it, you know. There is no 100% setup, unfortunately. Maybe that's fortunately, I don't know, but you will not find it. And I still deeply subconsciously, when I lose trade, I'm really struggling with this, yeah. So I still have to work on that belief that there will not be 100% setups. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we're watching, this level. It's very important level, value area high. That's not even weekly, that's monthly value area high. It's very important, yeah. Okay. This, yeah, you see my setup here. Can you see my setup? Impulse A, B, C, and then you need to draw the line and see before that line again one correction, yeah, and then you enter here when it goes out and put stop on top of it, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 risk reward. Yeah. When I can't sit still and I need to trade, yeah, I have another setup for that. Yeah. You just draw the line. When it breaks out, it comes back, and then when it goes out again, you enter. And this happens often here. Yeah, on a retracement. Basically, it happens everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Here, yeah, you just draw the line. Boom. When it comes back, you enter. Stop loss here. Boom. Okay. That's when I can't sit still. You will have many losing trades, and good risk reward, 1 to 3 risk reward will set on, will be, you will be fine. Yeah? If you stick to your risk and to your system, if you change your risk, you're not gonna be fine. Yeah? You can change your risk. Yeah? If, let's say, 1 week your equity curve goes like this, yeah, you can change your risk. You can add to your risk a little bit. Yeah, then it's gonna start doing this. Yeah, but don't change your risk within a day. Yeah, don't do it. Set up risk. Today is my risk, let's say $200. That's my risk. Yeah, you risk 200 here. From here to here, you risk $200, and here you get back 600 or 800. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I'll go get some drink. Okay, I'm back here. Let me get in comfortably. Okay. So. Okay, I'm back here. Okay. Yeah, I showed you my setup, yeah. So this setup you can find at least twice a day in 15-second chart, yeah. Let's see 1 minute chart. Let's go to TradingView because I can't see the sessions here. Remove this, remove this. You see session green is London and brownish is New York, okay? And here is Asian session, okay? Go to 1 minute. See, I'm not going to cherry pick anything, you know. So we looked at this, yeah, and tradavate. I need to move this here. Okay. So we looked at this, yeah. If we get trend line here, what does it? Okay, trend line here. You see here there is small wiggle here, and that's enough for me. Once it closes below this trend line, I'm entering and putting stop above. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, yeah. You see there? You see? As soon as this bar, 1 minute bar, closes below trend line, I'm entering. Yeah, and then you putting your trade on, and it's nice. Yeah, gives you good risk reward. Okay, but you have to wait for this. Yeah. Here, for example, yeah, if you go to replay, yeah, if I gonna cut this one, if I going to cut this one, so it's like a 20 minutes before New York Open, so we still have time. We can talk about this. So this is replay, yeah. Impulse. This is what you're waiting for. Boom. Once you see this, you draw the line, yeah, connecting these 2 points. Yeah, connecting these 2 points, and you look for wiggle here. You look for correction, small correction here. If it's 15-second chart, it costs, you will have to pay, yeah, to get 15-second chart. But on 15-second chart, you not even see here much, yeah. Yeah, there's no wiggle here. it goes right through the line, and then it's only then it makes small correction here. 15 seconds on 1 minute. Excuse me, very sorry. Okay, so 15 seconds would be, this entry would have to be included in your system. If you make a system around it, you have to define your entry, the correction before trend line, or correction on the trend line, or correction right after trend line. You see history data, you go back, test it, and see if this works for you. If you enter here correction after trend line, you get your stop before this small correction, and you go for free. Will you get? Let's move forward, and you probably will be stopped out. Okay, right after this, you would probably move your stop and break even. Again, this will depend on your, and it will be stopped out. It will be stopped out. Okay, basically that's the trading, isn't it? So let's move this replay. That's a setup that keeps you out from over trading. You just need to wait for your impulse, and you need to wait for your correction, and then if it's flat correction like this, you need to wait for this correction here. If it is flat like this, you need to wait your trend line here, and you need to wait correction here. Alright, this is Fabio Valentini. It does not wait for any corrections, it just waits for, if this is New York session open, and this is the volume profile here, and price comes in and closes above here, he, with a big trade, he enters here. He even puts like buy stops here. He puts buy stops here. Highly recommend his to watch his Riz podcast, live trades. What was it? Trade Fanatics or Chart Fanatics? Podcast costs. Chart Fanatics. If you go here, if you look for Chart Fanatics, and go to videos. Here it is. There will be two videos. Live trade, 2 sessions. He demonstrates one with he enters with the momentum. There was a trade came back here somewhere in this area, bottom of the volume profile, and he didn't enter it. He was waiting for price to go out. He said if he is going down, he's not gonna enter. He will go for momentum trade. On that session, yes, price reversed, and he did gain small profit, but then there was some losses as well. But overall, he stayed profitable in that session. Another one, another session. There is two sessions with the chart fanatics. He did, let's say, this is volume profile. The price came back and he entered right on reversal. He loaded up here because big trades told him so, and he gained massive profits. I highly recommend to watch this. So one was with momentum trade, another was reversal trade with reversal absorption. So I highly recommend to do that. So let's go back to tradavate. I will need to set up, it's like 10 minutes before New York opens. So this is 1 minute chart. You see, if I can't sit still, I will draw the line. I will see this one, this correction here. I will draw the line, and once price goes out and comes back again, I will enter it here, and then I will put stop here. Now I will wait for, but that's not before New York session opens anyway. That is Asian session, London session, anywhere when price behaves like this, when it goes like this, breaks out, goes like this, breaks out again, goes like this. This is normal market behavior. There is an edge inside there, so you can just, once it gets out of the range, 1 minute, 15 seconds, 5 minutes, any time frame. Once it comes back, you enter here and place stop here. That's, but you have to be consistent. You can't just go with momentum here. Your stop will be too large. So when you wait for patiently for retracement, or you wait for when price reverses and goes back, closes back above this line. This is different how you can set up your system. So this is basic market behavior. So there is an edge on it. So if you're consistent with your entries, your results will be consistent as well. So, and if you keep patient, be patient with your targets. You let your targets hit. You don't close it before. You can take, if your psychology doesn't allow you to do that, you can take, if you feel better, you can take partial here and then rest of it another, like many do. I like to have my risk reward reached, or if I can move to break even, if I break even and it comes back to get me out, it's fine. If it's not getting, but I even move my my stop to 1-to-1, yeah, but I don't like to take partials. I take it sometimes, but that's not. If this needs to be in your system, yeah. You have to design your system how your psychics is comfortable, yeah. Your psychology, okay. All right. 24, 14, 24. So 5-6 minutes until open. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, let's move this a bit away. I have my Lucid two accounts here. It's a bit drawdown here, but because I'm just like to mess around, not like sometimes I'm messing around gambling. That's why it's drawdown, not because anything else, yeah. If you are on drawdown, you're messing around, you don't follow your plan, or you don't have your plan, okay. Okay, 1 minute 15 seconds, okay. So 15 seconds. I have my big trades, I have my level. You see, it wants to break out, but I'm very cautious, you know, because let's do 1 minute, because it's gonna be very volatile in a minute. Let me set up volume profile here. Let me set up weekly. Somebody tries to call me. 1 sec. No, you don't take calls during before trading session opens. Okay, so weekly, I'll put weekly here, and yeah, it shows me as well volume area high. That's volume area high, and it wants to break out, you know, and it doesn't give me even big trades. Yeah, well, this is I think I will reduce it to 200. When market opens, New York opens, I think it will be fine. Save. Yeah, the big trades will start to show up when the market opens. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes. So what we gonna wait for 15 minutes. We will see the range of 15 minutes, yeah. After 15 minutes like this, we will establish range, yeah. After first 15 minutes when markets open, and then we will see which way it's gonna go. Yeah? It can go like this and stay in the range, or it will go like this and we are going to make a lot of money, okay. Alright, so 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, I was trying to set up, I wasn't here, I was trying to set up my streaming. I'm currently streaming privately. I don't have open public stream this will be recorded. But of course, once I get some viewers, more subscribers, I will make live trades. So yeah, 1 minute remaining, so I missed this. That was my trade, I missed it. I missed this one. This one would be break even, and then I missed this one. This one would be like 1 to 4. Yeah, 1 to 3 this one would be probably. Because I would be moving my stop to 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and then I would probably be stopped out at 1 to 3. Risk reward. So I got copy trading here, you see. I got copy trading, I got 2 accounts here, and it will be copy traded. 2 lucid accounts. You see, it really wants to go, yeah, it really wants to go. And if you can't, market is open now, yeah, and if you can't sit still, you would want to enter here, yeah. Once it closes here, you would want to enter. If I'm gonna enter, make trading mode. Very rarely that when market opens it goes without coming back. It's very rarely, yeah. If the first minute it leaves the wick like this, you will know it's weak, yeah. If second wick closes here above this big trade, I could open trade and put, but it's not gonna happen anymore. So if this bar would close here, wouldn't go that deep and would close here, I would put my stop underneath here, and I would go up, but obviously it's not gonna do that. So yeah, something here was, if we can get volume profile, yeah, I don't know, something it didn't like here. These highs, London session highs, it couldn't break, and I really would be surprised if it's gonna go, yeah, higher today because of Iran war. It's hanging over. This is what market's waiting for. Okay, so this is significant, yeah. It came back. Now it stopped here on the volume area high and weekly volume area high. This is significant. But I'm very hesitant, because, this United States, Iran war is about to break out, and I don't think that markets will rally, yeah. If anything, this would be sell and buy stop. So I'm in, I'm selling just to test it. Yeah, I'm selling. Here my stop is here, $50. Let's see if it gets through this one. Well, if it comes back to my price, to my entry, I don't like it. I will just put it break even now, so I don't like it. Maybe I moved it too fast, but I was nearly stopped out. Now I will be stopped out probably, because it likes here, yeah, the price likes here for now. These big trades, buyers, really they want to buy, but I know that market will not want to go higher just because of this massive war, risk of war, yeah. So okay, for my okay, you can see the markets are kind of paralyzed now. This one, this one, and this one. Whatever they getting through, I think that's where it's gonna go. So this is more like intuitive trading. It's not, there is no systematic at all here. Yeah, so I'm with small profit stopped out. Wherever it will be breakout, that's, I think, today's session will go. It's probably gonna go a little bit higher today then. Today is Monday. We don't expect any massive moves. So once it closes above here, we'll have to enter. That's how Fabio Valentini trades. Yeah? Once it sees during open, it sees this range, and then it needs to wait for the close above the range, and then you enter. But more safer would be if it breaks out and then comes back here and then you enter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. It's nothing major, it's only 10 minutes. We wait for first 15 minutes is, and then another 15 minutes, first 30 minutes. After 15 minutes you already have a massive clue. If there is no clue after 15 minutes, there will be a clue after 30 minutes. Yeah? That's how you play New York Open. I already established the range, first range, within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, yeah? So if it breaks here and closes with the big trades, you see big trades coming in. You see? That's where it's gonna go. Sell. Sell market. Boom. Stop is here above, buy stops above. Sell on retracement and sell market. Will it come back to pick up my other trade or not? Let me put another. If it picks up my other trade here, I'll put another buy stop here. So now, as it is moved, I remove this trade, this limit order. I remove my one stop. And move my stop to break even. And 3 to 1, it's going to be risk reward by limit. That's where is my, it is here, yeah, 3 to 1. And this volume profile, you see where it's wanted to stop. So what is this line? What is this line? Let me see what's going on here. Remove. Where is this line came from? This one. What is this? It's tradavate. It's a little bit awkward. Anyway, so what is these trend lines? is these lines? These are that 15 seconds. You see how much they are active in 15 seconds. 15 seconds chart. I need to increase because I can't see the bars producing 200. That's better. Okay, you see this is my take profit here. You see it's coming. My stop coming just above these big trades here. You see? And I will be stopped out. Which is unfortunate. I only operate with 1 micro today, so 1 micro for each account. So I'm entering 2 micros, but the copier splits it for the account, 1 for each account. Yeah, so doesn't look good. Oh yeah, these lines, what these lines are. Yeah, I've been stopped out with $91 profit, so I have to remove everything. Make sure you exit all the. So yeah. Yeah, this line was volume profile, which I don't need. So 1 minute, let's see if it's continuous, if it comes back to don't need this one. This is our 15 minutes. $15-minute operating range. Okay. And it didn't want to go further. Yeah. Let's establish it on 1 minute. This is first 15 minutes range. and we need to look. So this is massive absorption here. Massive absorption. Let's see what's happening now. Okay. We will probably have chance to enter another sell if it passes, if it gets past this, if it gets past this line here. Looks like it will go back into the range and to the point of control, and I will be happy to enter trade. You see, it needs to go up, come back, and I will enter trade here. Okay. Buy limit. A little bit down. Yeah, my buy limit. My stop will be here. Sell stop here. Will it pick up my limit order or will it go without me? You see, this is momentum trade. It would be good to enter here when these bubbles appear, but not within the value area. It would be to do this better outside. When this happens within volume area, you just do your limit orders. Still very risky trade, very risky. It can collapse here, and it will. You know what? I'm talked myself out of this, you know. Okay, I don't want to enter here. Because of this weak absorption, let's go to 15 minutes. You see, this is my trade here. I need something here and then I'll sell it, but we'll see. Looks like it will play out my previous original entry here, but we'll see. But it's not very good risk reward if it goes up to only here. Currently it wants to come down. What is this line? These lines appearing. So this is volume area high. And this is volume area low, as I understand, yeah? this one. Okay, I need to be very careful here. So okay, if it breaks, this is my trade. If it's closes here, it's my trade. It needs to close there. It needs to close below the trend line. With ideally with a big trade bubble. Will it do that? Looks like it will. But it's not. I will enter. Buy stop here. Risk reward 1 to 2. If it comes down. Now if it comes down here, I will move my stop, but looks like it doesn't want to do that. Yeah, it was bad idea. Okay, I'm cutting it off now. So I lost like $20 because it went past this point. My stop was a bit further down, but that was enough for me to cut it off, and there was no big trade here. There was no bubble confirmation. Yeah, so looks like it will be low volume. Low volume session. Which was expected. It's Monday. On this move we capitalized, but there is no any moves. Point of control. I don't need it here. Don't need that one there. Yeah, it's in the middle of point of control, and it's paralyzed because of US and Iran war hanging over us, so we don't know where to go. Nobody wants to trade. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Trump said, like, I don't know, 10 days or wait, but he can do it tomorrow, you know. The fact that this was not coming down, this was very strong setup and it didn't came down here, tells me that the price is really without any volume. You see, it's just luring in traders. You see, this momentum bar, you would be, let's go, and here it comes back to your stop loss. You see this bar, let's go, comes back, stop you out. It will just go search and destroy, you know. It's not good idea to trade now at all. It's just needs to pass these points. Yeah, it will come up to value high now. This was valid setup, not very valid because the impulse was not very strong. Impulse like with the two, don't like this, you know. If you have impulse like this and then you have like this, it's not very strong. This needs to be straight or in 5 waves, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5, and then this needs to be on 1 A B C, but this is ABC and this is ABC. Okay, I wanted to enter here. How I wanted to enter, and I would be stopped out again. How important is to not to trade around the point of control, you know. You see, momentum, come back, momentum, come back, momentum, come back, momentum, come back. So 1 minute. This is why I entered the first one, the first trade. Yeah, it broke the range my 5-minute range or whatever it was, and I entered on these big trade bubbles, yeah, and it stopped me out on this one here. So now it's coming down, and I need it. Let's go 15 seconds, and I need it to come to close below here, yeah, that's what I needed to do. 1 minute, I need to close it. In order for me to trade, I need that to be closed. Price needs to be closed below here. I can do some trading again. Will you do it or you not? Will you do it or you not? If you leave the wick, 2 minutes, let's say, closed, what he's gonna do? See? Goes back. It's not convincing. Needs to stay here. I will do the sell. Needs to stay below, and I will do the sell. It's not doing it. Went back into the range. You see, you need to be patient, you know. All these big trades here, trapped. You see, this will go. As this goes, these people, these organizations needs to close their position. They don't want to be out here. They want to close here. If they close it here, price even accelerate. Let's see if there is enough sellers to push it down. I believe it will go down a bit further, but it will be very hard to trade because it's slow market. It's gonna be very slow on Monday. Because of that war, it will kind of ascending down, or it will stay on in a range. Okay. So what it does on 15 second. 15 seconds. You see absorption, you know. See this absorption. This one. And these buyers don't get their will as well. See these buyers. There's 247 contracts here. I believe that's a mini, the micro. I'm on micro account. Yeah, so you see this one. It can do like this now. It will be very hard. You see, you can already see what it wants to do. Yeah.
Connection lost.
Deep trades, connection lost. Deep charts, connection lost. Deep charts, what deep charts doing? You see deep charts doing. Aha, you see it's coming down 1 minute. And this is, where is it? This is deep effort. You see these blocks, red blocks, telling me that it will come down. There is going fight between this block and this block. They fighting. So this is deep effort, yeah? Indicator that I will not find on tradavate, I think, because this is specific to deep charts in development team, but it will be developed in here in time in communities. When you go here, explore community indicators, you will have to type in deep effort or whatever it is based on. Yeah, it is based on on delta, I think, on delta and big trades together. So you see, it lured you in. This is trapped, yeah. These boys are trapped. These boys are trapped, yeah, and goes out. Let's see if it does my this is range, yeah. This is not on minutes, range, 40 range. Needs to go 40 ticks up. Then it will create a bar. Every bar is 40, yeah. Okay, you don't want to sell if you have this block here, yeah. Don't want to do it, yeah. We can even get this one here and tradavate here, yeah. Reason why here is not, there is no, you see these bubbles correspond to these bubbles because I have different settings here. Deep trades I have 80 and this is different, and the tradavate feed is different as well, so on 1 minute it's more or less, it shows this absorption, yeah, but it doesn't show these buyers here, doesn't show buyers here. It does show this block, and these two blocks now going to fight. I believe this red block will take over. This one will take over this. You see, I'm comparing, but this is range, this is not let's see if we can put 1 minute. This is VWAP. VWAP levels. This is 1 minute, yeah, but this is mini Nasdaq. This is not micro. 1 minute. Let's go see second. Yeah, second chart. It's going to go down now in a minute, I think. I think it's gonna go down. Seconds. Yeah, I need to enter now. This bar needs to close below here. And I have on deep charts I have bubbles as well here. I have these lines here, VWAP lines. You can't get through them. Okay. Okay, you see. False alarm. Well, this is triangle. Point of control. This is very strong absorption here. It won't let him go up at all. This is strong area here. But still this is within the range. Range between within the range. Range within a range, okay. It's not fun. It's not fun to trade here. It's not fun at all. You could lose whole your life savings here, you know. That's what it is. You see the breakout. Ah, look, breakout. Boom, come back again. Anyway, I think you enjoyed this, and I been long time here, and thank you very much for watching. This will be recorded and saved on YouTube, and yeah. Ah, look, breaking out. Look, breaking out with look, breaking out. See? Let's go. Boom, wick. Not very encouraging, yeah. It's just entice you, lure you in, and then your stop is below here and you are stopped out straight away. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.